Are you ready? It just looks so funny. Wow! Hello everyone, welcome back to my allotment. Welcome back to another allotment vlog. I'm dressed very on theme. Let me know if you like that. I like that. Anyway, if you're new to this channel and this is the first video you're watching, my name's Emma. I have an allotment in Derbyshire, Yorkshire area. Vague. This is my shed on my plot, and we're in July, the middle of July, slap bang in the middle of a heat wave where we are in the UK. We've not had any rain in a really long time. It's getting quite concerning, to be honest. Quite concerning. Climate change is real. The flowers are happy, the plants, the vegetables are not so. Anyway, it's a Sunday afternoon, and I've come today not to do any jobs. Sorry, no jobs today. I've done them all off camera. But what I am going to do on camera is my first harvest of the year. First proper harvest. Because I've taken bits of lettuce home, I've taken some peas home, but we're having chicken and vegetables for tea tonight. So I want to take as much home as I can. We've got some courgettes, we've got some beetroot, we've got some kohlrabi, got some peas. So I'm very excited. I'm going to see what we've got. I'm going to go round and I'm going to pick a basket full, hopefully this will be my first proper harvest basket of the year. And I think we might have some cucumbers in the greenhouse, in the polytunnel over on behind me as well, which is dead exciting. So you can come with me and we can do our first little proper allotment harvest together. How exciting. I'm excited. Are you excited? I must admit, this season is already like 20 times better than last season at the same time. My beetroot now, in July, are bigger than they were in September, having been in the ground for the same amount of time. Bigger than last year. So I'm excited. And then there's some flowers I think I can cut as well. Take home in a little vase. So yeah, that's the plan. Let's go and let's pick some veg. Let's reap the rewards of our very difficult season so far. And let's actually eat some of it. That'd be good. I'm being very optimistic because I brought the big crate. Rock and roll. I love this. Florist Julie got me this as part of our Christmas present. And I'm at the beetroot patch. Are you ready? Bear in mind, this is July. July. Ready. Look at that whopper. That's like as big as my hand. That is a huge beetroot. And I multi-sow my beetroots. I sow them all in a clump. So you can still get giant beetroots if you do that. Look at that guy. I can't wait to take that home. Oh, right, I'm going to pull up a few more. Only huge, oh my God. Oh my God. This guy. I've never had beetroots this big. This is such a novelty. I know beetroot is like the easiest vegetable in the world to grow, and I have grown it, but never this big. Amazing. Right, I'm on a bit of a high now. I feel like I just want to pick all the big ones. Let's have a look. Any more whoppers? You're pretty chunky. Oh my God, that's so exciting. I've never seen beetroot so big. I know I keep going on about it, but it is true. Right. God, that's a good harvest. Good first harvest of beetroot. And these, I think I've said in my tour, but these are successionally sown. So the back row will be ready first, then the middle, then the end. They're huge. Right, I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I'm going to pick some kale. I don't like kale, but I'm on a mission to change my taste buds. So we'll pick some kale. So this is brassica cage number 1. This is a lot of brassicas in here. Oh God, I can't get the pin out. Let's have a look. I did have an issue with the like little white flyy aphidy things in here, so I'm hoping they've sort of vacated. Not really. Brilliant. Okay. Well, what can you do? What can you do? Right, I'm still going to take some because some bits look fine. And you can always just wash off the bugs, can't you? They're all right. A little bit of like, I think this is Toscana, Nero di Toscana or something such like. What else have I got? I've got some purple kale. Take some of this. And we've got some chard as well, which I'm going to take. Oh, there was a spider on that one, sorry. Chard, wonderful. Most of this is for my rabbit, to be honest. I will try and eat some of the kale, but I'm not the biggest kale fan in the world, so, you know. Some more chard. Get these little bits. Yeah, they're quite nice. Right. And then the rest of the brassicas in here are like longer term brassicas, such as broccoli, etc. So we'll tuck those back up away from the butterflies and the birds. And then we have got, I'm looking at it right now, we've got some humongous kohlrabi. And I saw Emma's Allotment Diaries, who is my favourite, do a kohlrabi coleslaw, so I'm sort of tempted to try that. I'm going to pick a kohlrabi. They're huge, they're definitely ready. So this is brassica bed number 2, and I have just noticed that I've got the tiniest little cauliflower in here, which isn't looking great, I'll be honest. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap the like top leaves around it and secure it with a little clothes peg, because that stops the what does it do? Stops the sun getting to it or something and making the curbs go all brown. Keeps it white, I think, and also it keeps bugs off a little bit, not a lot. Anyway, I'm just looking which kohlrabi to pick. A couple have split, so I think I'm going to take the one that's split first. Oh my god. Look at this. Why even... Kohlrabi is just the funniest little vegetable ever. It's a bit just like a turnip or some other root veg. You cook it up, or you can eat it raw, and it tastes quite nice, but it just looks so funny. The weirdest vegetable in the world. Anyway, I'm only going to take one. I have got more, and I have got bigger ones, but I'm going to leave them and see how big they can get. I don't know if kohlrabis can really go over, so... And also, we're not going to eat more than one. One is enough. One is huge, so that'll do us for now, I think. Okay, next up is peas. Now, I've not done very well with peas this year, I'll be honest. I sort of lost track and forgot about them a wee bit, so I'm just sitting on raw wood chip in shorts. That's not ideal, is it? So, yeah, the pea harvest is probably not as good as it could have been, but next year I'll know. I've learned a bit this year, and then next year I'll know. And to be honest, they look great in there, in the purple pods. I don't know what variety that was, but they look great. So let me try one. They don't taste great. Have they gone over? That's sad. That's made me sad. What about one of these ones? Oh, they're still nice. So the late peas are still fine. The other peas have gone over, which is a real shame. That was just my fault, I think. I just didn't get to them in time, but I'll harvest the late peas, what I can, and take them home, and then we'll reassess this situation. I don't think I'll replant more peas. I don't think I've got time in the season anyway. But I'll take what I can. I'll take what I can. We'll salvage what we can. These looked great, but tasted horrible and bitter, so I don't know if that's the variety or what, or if they're too late, but these taste fine. Also, I'm sorry if you can't quite hear me. Oh, there's music in the background. It's because there is music in the background. There's someone having some sort of social event. How dare they, when I'm trying to film an allotment video? Do they not know? Yeah, they're just having some sort of social on the one of the plots down there, so that's fine. I'm going to take a lettuce a proper one, not one that's just bolted. I'm just going to take a proper full head of lettuce because I can, because I grew it. Wow! Look at that bad boy. Just get rid of any bugs if there are any. No, all seem good. No slugs hiding in there. That is a full head of lettuce. I've never grown a proper full head of lettuce before. That's so exciting. Full lettuce. A full lettuce. Imagine. It's going to keep me and Thor fed for days. I have just noticed behind me that there appear to be some beans. I didn't know if it was bean time, but they do seem ready. Like, they seem pretty ready to me. So, these are sunshine beans, these yellow ones, and then let's put in a bit more there. Sunshine beans, and then we've got, I don't know what these are, some other green variety. Oh, we've got loads of beans. Oh my goodness. Well, if I'd have known. I think that might be it so far, but yeah, we've got beans ready. That's exciting, isn't it? Let's see if we've got some more on the other side. Beans. Oh my god. We've got loads. What the heck? What are these? Berlotti climbing. Stanley French. Oh, god, we've got loads of beans. Oh, amazing. I accidentally planted dwarf beans here. This was meant to be a climbing bean arch, but sometimes you make mistakes. Oh my god, there's so many green beans. Sam is going to be not happy. I like green beans though. Oh my god, there's so many I can't even hold them all in my hand. I thought beans were later. I thought French beans came in like September. I had no idea. God, there's loads here. Jeez. Well, it's a good job I came and checked, didn't I? Well, this was a very pleasant surprise. A whole handful of French beans. I sort of didn't think they'd be ready yet, but maybe this season's been funny. But okay, bonus crop. French beans. Woo! If those beans were ready, I have got more bean plants here. But I don't know if these are... I don't know where the label for these is. Dwarf Berlotti. Dwarf runner. What are you though? That's a runner bean. That's a runner bean. What are you? I don't know what you are. French, dwarf French. Okay, more French beans. Wonderful. Sam will be pleased, yeah. We love French beans. And then what are you? Yin Yang. They're not ready then. Those are for drying, those beans. So I'll not take those yet. The Yin Yang beans. I am taking these French beans though, because they're ready. Brilliant. So we'll leave the Yin Yangs. There is a dwarf runner bean here, but it's been half eaten by a bird or something. This is so strange. I feel like I've got all my timings wrong. I feel like I'm normally quite good with timings and stuff, but maybe I just had a really rubbish season last year, so my brain's all off. We'll leave the Yin Yangs. Oh, well, I do say. One of the very last things we've got to harvest is my first courgette. It has been slightly savaged by probably a mouse, but I'll take it home and I'll just peel it. It's not got to the innards. You'll have to excuse the shifting quality of audio and video because the camera just died just as I was showing you my courgettes that I've picked. I was saying that I think a mouse or something's got to this, but if I peel it and chop those bits off, it should be fine. And this one is untouched, so first courgettes of the year. We know what that means. That means we're going to have courgettes forever from now until September, which is fine because I love courgettes. I'm going to go around with my snippy snips and I think I'm going to pick some flowers because we've got some cosmos, as you can see up there, and we've got a couple of sweet peas because my sweet peas do seem to have recovered slightly. So yeah, I'll pick some flowers to take home and then we'll call it a day. Just a nice little short little harvest video today. So I know you saw most of this in the tour. Bee! Hello! nice bomber. But even more flowers have come out and they just seem to be doing so well. So yeah, I'm super pleased. Another bee. So yeah, they just seem to be doing really well. So I'm going to deadhead any spent blooms to keep them flowering. I've got to be really on top of that this year. And then cut some to take home. Fabulous. Some more of the zinnias have come out as well, which are lovely. I think this is just like called a carousel variety, but it's really nice with the little mini pollen in the middle. I think that's what I don't know what that is actually. Mini pollen flower? I don't know actually. And that is just beautiful. I'm actually going to chop that one because zinnias get bushier if you chop them, so it doesn't really do any harm to the plants as long as you keep deadheading them and keep looking after them. I'm still not sure about those dahlias. They don't seem to be very happy wherever I put them, so I don't know what's happened to those, but anyway, the zinnias are fine. And the dahlias I've got at home are fine, so, you know, you win some, you lose some. I am going to deadhead that flower. Whoops. And take that one. I've also got these straw flowers that have come up that we planted on my dad's plot as well, so I'm going to take some of these again to keep them flowering, and these are just lovely colours, just stunning. I think they're just a mix, but they're so beautiful. I've re-sowed some cornflowers, hopefully for the wedding, because these have come out a bit earlier than would be ideal. Whether they'll keep going or not I don't know, but yeah, they're looking good. And the gladioli have got flower spikes on, which is great for flowering, but not so great because I need them to be flowering in another 2 months. Oh well, I suppose you can't control nature, can you? You'll never win if you try and control it. Also, these cornflowers, there are so many bugs on these, like ladybirds, little hoverflies. They're loving it. They're loving life. Look at that. Look at me providing a home for nature. Wasps, you know, even the baddies. You can, that's my little flower posy. Oh, so gorgeous seeing everything come together. This is exactly what I envisioned for the wedding. Just lovely little bouquets, just of random stuff, you know. There's not a single dahlia in here yet, so hopefully when they come there'll be some standouts. But yeah, these flowers are just stunning in their own right. I love cosmos. I absolutely love them. And the zinnias, I've never grown zinnias before, but they're beautiful. And the cornflowers, a real standout star this year. Yeah, I'm overjoyed with that little posy. Ain't that beautiful? I said that was the last thing we were harvesting, but it's not, because I forgot that in here we've got some cucumbers ready. In fact, I think these are probably more than ready, to be honest. Oh my god. Cornichon, you're supposed to be tiny, bro. You're way bigger than Cornichon. Whoops. Anyway, right, I'm going to harvest these. And I've got more down there. Ah! So many cucumbers. I forget how quickly cucumbers come once they start. Once cucumbers start, you can't stop them. So I'll harvest these and then I'll show you everything at the end. I thought there might be 1 or 2 cucumbers. There's loads. Oh, I always forget how quickly they come up. I always forget. These are all gherkin, some variety of gherkin or pickling cucumber. I think they're gherkin, they're Cornichon, because they look very similar, don't they? But I'll pickle all of those into gherkins because I love gherkins. And these are like salad cucumbers. That's Chinese slang gem, I think, which I had last year and it was quite nice. And then this is, I don't know what that is. It's Carmen, I think, F1, Carmen. So that's like a salad, traditional salad cucumber. And it's always best to pick cucumbers when they're a little bit smaller, because they get bitter as they get bigger. As they get older, bigger, grow, they get bitterer. I'm hot and I'm tired, can you tell? Anyway, wonderful news. Oh, I always forget how great it is to harvest things and reap the reward of all your hard work. That's made me so happy. I am also going to quickly just pick some of the bigger carrots that are left here just to do that coleslaw dish. I think these are ready basically whenever. They're not as big as they could be, but they're edible because we've had those from that side. And my seeds that I sowed are coming up, so we should have a successional crop. So yeah, I'll just pick a few of these and then we'll go home and we'll cook up what we've got. These guys are all entangled together, bless them. Cute though. Lovely. Now I don't know about you, but to me this box is a thing of beauty. Full of lovely veg. Wonderful. Can't wait to take this home and cook most of it up. Ew. So thank you for watching another allotment vlog. I feel really good. I feel really good now. I've got a full harvest box. I do forget that that's the reason why we do it. It's all got a bit lost in translation with the wedding flowers this year, because that was the main goal and everything else sort of didn't matter. Wedding flowers was it, but I forget that veg is like the main purpose of an allotment plot, and my veg is doing really well this year. I forgot about that, but my veg is doing really well, and my flowers aren't doing so bad either, let's be honest. So I'm feeling good. Thank you for watching just a short and sweet little harvest. We'll be back with more allotment vlogs in the next video. God, I'm sweaty, can you tell? Glowing, let's call it glowing. Yeah, we'll be back with more allotmenting, back with more home videos on the weekend vlogs. If you want to see me cook up all this veg that I've harvested today and prepare it, watch the weekend vlog, because I'm going to go home and do all that now and film it for you guys on the weekend vlog. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Love you all. Happy gardening. Have a lovely sunny week. Let's all pray for some rain. See you next time. Bye. Love you. Bye.